I think fat books are hot, sexy, and beautiful. Hi there, welcome to my channel. I'm Mehdi and I make bookish videos on every Sunday and Saturday. Okay, so lots of my friends ask me that the name of your channel is Eat, Read and Travel and you make bookish videos only. Why? Well, even I don't know why I make bookish videos. I think I'm more comfortable in bookish videos, but I'm sure that later I'll make food and traveling video as well. So first of all, I'm sure that you already came to know what today's video is going to about. Yes, today's video is about fat books. I love fat books. I have came across so many uh, book lovers and my bookish friends, those who are not at all comfortable with fat books. I don't know why. They hate fat books. I mean, because they're scared of their bulky size. I don't know why. But on the other hand, I just love fat books. I just love fat books. I think fat books are so attractive. I think they are so hot and whatnot. Whenever I see fat books, I just want to grab them. I just want to start reading those books. Well, इसका मतलब ये भी नहीं है कि I hate thin books. I also love short books and thin books. I love books, but I think fat books are love. So yeah, I was talking about that most of the book lovers, are not comfortable with fat books, and mostly because of their bulky size, and they are kind of fear and they're scared of how to start those books. So in today's video, I'm gonna talk about some really effective tips which I personally followed while reading a fat book. Like initially, when I was reading, when I started reading fat books, I also faced so many difficulties because obviously it's a fat book, but now I'm used to it. In fact, I'm searching for fat books. Okay, and by the way, this video is not for those who just start reading or those who are beginners, because as a beginner it would be better if you stick to small short books and till the time when when you become comfortable with medium sized books. And medium sized books, I mean that those books with 400 and 500 pages long, and fat books in the sense those who are above 700 pages long. So in today's video, I'm going to share 5 tips which are really effective, which I personally followed. And if you're afraid of big books and if you're not comfortable with fat books, then keep watching till the end. So without any further, let's get started. The first and the most important tip which I'm going to share is you should really like the book you are reading. This is the most important factor before you are reading a big and bulky book. And not only big and bulky book, I think ये हर book में लागू करता है. You should like the book before reading any book. And obviously आप इतनी मोटी book पढ़ रहे हो, you're spending your valuable time in such a big bulky book. You should be, enthusiastic. You should be curious to know about the genre, know about the writer, know about the writing style, and it's not like I have to read it whether it's interesting or not. In my case, when I was reading 1Q84 by Haruki Murakami, it's 300 pages long, 300 pages long. And before starting the book, I have already read some 3 to 5 books on Haruki Murakami. I already know about his writing style. I'm already interested in Haruki Murakami. He's my favorite author. That's why it's really become easy for me to complete this one. That's why I'm saying that you should really like the author, you should really like the genre, then only start any bulky book. The second tip which I'm going to share is take it slow and steady. Yeah, and it's really important to keep in mind while dealing with a big bulky book is that it's a long term target, not a short one. And as a beginner, you should take it slow. And as you are a beginner, and if you're reading a big book for the first time, you need to take it slow and making progress each day. And इससे क्या होता है? It will give you more time to appreciate the author, appreciate the genre, the writing style. Just because it's a big book, it's not like you need to complete in hurry. The third tip which I'm gonna share is don't see it as a whole. First of all, it's a huge book, so don't see it as a ocean. Okay, and instead of that, break it into small sections. Okay, it's not like you are literally breaking each and every chapter. It's not like that. I'm talking about divide a book into smaller sections. Okay, this is the fourth book of Twilight, Breaking Dawn, and I'm gonna read this one. This book is not divided into sections. Okay, so you need to divide it by yourself. Like I'll read this part today, this part tomorrow, like this. But there are other books also which are divided into smaller sections. Okay, I was reading a book called Killing Commendator by Haruki Murakami. It's about 700 pages long, 720 pages long, and it's divided into 64 chapters, I guess. and one chapter is about 4 pages or 5 pages. No, 5 to 6 pages. Okay, so I used to read 3 or 4 chapters per day. So it took me some 15 days to complete the whole book. So in that way you can divide the book into sections, and you can read, like, I'll read 4 chapters per day, 2 chapters per day, or 1 chapter per day. It's up to you. This will make things the book easy for you. The fourth tip which I'm going to share is reading several books at the same time. Modernist writer Virginia Woolf said that she used to read 6 books at once. And she writes in her diary that she used to read 6 books at once, and this is the only way of reading. Since you will agree, one book is only a single unaccompanied note, and to get the full sound, one need other at the same time. In this way, you can switch from one book to another depending on the frames of mind you are in and the book that best accommodate you. Earlier I didn't do it. I just read one book in a day, but later I started reading multiple books in a day. What is the problem with reading one book in a day? That you indulge in the book so deeply that you forget yourself. You trap in the book for at least one week. While reading a book, you emotionally indulge in the book so deeply that you forget about the world. And this was happened at the time of Norwegian Wood. When I was reading Norwegian Wood by Haruki Murakami for the first time, I was emotionally dive into the book so deeply that for at least one week I forget about everything. I was like this for at least one week. So it's really important to read multiple books. इससे क्या होता है? You can make a distance from the book. You can make a distance from the book. You can judge the book or criticize the book so critically that you don't see it so emotionally. Or there's a concept called alienation effect by Bertolt Brecht, I guess. He talked about this concept that while watching a movie or drama or anything like literally piece of art or novel, you need to make a distance emotionally. इससे क्या होता है? You can judge that drama or a piece of art or a movie critically. Because इससे क्या होता है? When you indulge into a book so emotionally, your critical thinking somehow vanished, and you start judging book emotionally, by heart. But it's not like that. To judge a book in a right way, you need to have critical thinking. That's why it's really important to read multiple books a day. Like, you can do one thing that आप पढ़िए 2 चैप्टर morning में and 2 चैप्टर्स रात को. Last but not the least is reading at the same time every day. And I think you already know about this thing, and research also proved that doing the same thing every day at the same time can help you to maintain your consistency. So you need to read the book you're reading every day at the same time. I personally do that. Like, at the morning time, I read non-fiction, and raat ko I read fiction. So yeah, talking about the bulky books which I am currently reading is A Little Life by Hania Yanagihara. मैंने ये कल ही start किया था, and I have done with 110 pages long. This book is divided into 6 chapters, I guess, if I'm not wrong. 7 chapters. So it's become quite difficult. Okay, in Murakami books, each chapter divided into the book divided into 64 chapters, and each chapter consists of some 4 to 5 page. But this book is divided into 7 chapters, and each chapter divided into 100 pages, which is quite difficult to complete. But last night I have done with 100 pages long, and it's quite depressing. But I am enjoying it. The second book which I am currently reading is It by Stephen King. This is also a huge book, some 1200 pages long. And this is a kind of book you need to take it slow, okay? And I'm enjoying each and every chapter because this is really interesting. And this is the first book of Stephen King which I am reading. So that's why I'm enjoying each and every page in a slow way. The third bulky book which I'm currently not reading is 1Q84 by Haruki Murakami. It's a trilogy divided into 3 parts. Yeah, that's why it's trilogy, right? So yeah, it's a trilogy, and I'm done with the second part, and I haven't started the third one. I don't feel like to start a third part, but I'll start it soon. The fourth bulky book which I'm gonna read is the fourth book of Twilight. I'm currently in the third book, so soon I'm gonna start this one. That's all for today's video. I hope that you liked it. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you find it helpful, and I hope that those who are afraid of fat books, those who are scared of fat books, they will soon start reading fat books just after this video. And if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, comment me in the comment section below, and subscribe to my channel.